goes it all? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys having a great day. Today's word of the day is image. Stands for a representation of an external form of a person or a thing or an art, or the general impression that a person, organization, or a product presents to the public. Image is very important, not from a I'm going to show off standpoint and thinking I'm better than everybody nonsense, but image is very important, like, because we live, I look at 2021 nowadays, a lot of people love to walk outside of the house looking like straight crap. So presentation is everything, and in a lot of certain instances, a lot of people are getting away from presentation, being looking clean and presentable and things of that nature when they engage with other people, when they walk out, they go to the store and whatnot. And I think a lot of times because we live in, and unfortunately, I even think a lot of people from my millennial generation are guilty of this. One thing I can say I was happy about when I was growing up is, my mother and the men around me made sure that when I walked out of the house, I looked presentable. My hair was combed, my hair was brushed, my clothes looked clean and whatnot. I didn't look wrinkled, I didn't look funky and whatnot. I didn't look like I just rolled out of bed and whatnot. As a matter of fact, I remember I was a kid, I would get yelled at for walking outside of the house with no shoes on, kind of thing. But in today's society, a lot of people just don't care. They're just like, well, I'm going to do me, and that's what it is. So, you got the people outside looking like they literally should be in bed watching TV or binging on Netflix and things of that nature. But for some people, they just don't care. But my mindset is it's not about the cost of what you have on. It's just the way that you preserve certain things of that nature. I mean, heck, I do my best to preserve anything that I have because I spend money on it, so I don't just want to toss it aside and it only lasts me for 2 days. But that's my personal opinion. Anyways, today's quote of the day is from Mark Twain, stated, "Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to reform or pause and reflect." And I even kind of put that in perspective when it boils down to image, because, great example, I'm not a fashionista or anything of that nature, but when it comes to what you wear, don't always follow the crowd. One thing I always pride myself in, I always dressed and looked in my specific way and how I do things. A lot of people always wanted to go the route of wearing the specific name brands that always enriches other people, one. And then two, people just want to make sure that they're wearing what the latest music artist or the latest actor or actress is wearing and things of that nature. And my mindset is you wear what you wear as long as it's presentable, and that's all that matters. How you make your money, everyone, especially that went through public schools, was taught to follow the majority, to get the college degree, to get the skilled trade, and get the good job. But never was there a discussion of, hey, you should look into life insurance. You should look into the stock market. You should look into cryptocurrency. Well, cryptocurrency wasn't around back then when I was in high school. You should look into owning a business and whatnot, or even getting a mentor when it comes to the kind of career field or business that you want to go into. Those conversations were not really happening when I was coming out of high school. I would imagine it's not happening as much in today's high schools. But the beautiful thing is we do have social media. We do have YouTube. You have Facebook. You have all these other platforms that have all these great podcasts that talk about these things that a lot of educational institutions unfortunately don't talk about. And in certain instances they can't, because if you're not you have to practice what you preach, or don't preach at all. You know what I mean? So if you're not investing in the stock market, if you don't own a business, or you never know what it's like to even own a business, if you don't know how to leverage your 401k or an IRA, if you don't know how to leverage real estate and things of that nature, then you can't really teach that. Certain textbooks can't teach you that. If you have to get these things through life experience, you can get some mentorship. But a lot of times, you're not going to have people that are doing those things that, working in a classroom. Except, well, nowadays the classroom will usually be online and they're selling courses and whatnot, which is a beautiful thing. So on that note, family, do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. As I always say, make money move, so you're going to live broke like a fool. Take care.